Another thing, take a look at the prison populations. We certainly wouldn't be emptying them out. Indeed, we'd be emptying out a much higher percentage of the natural population than there is in prison. Indeed, much of the country's science and their intellectuals and the backbone of it does stem from atheist creativity, and not the other way around. So removing atheists from a country would essentially intellectually bankrupt it.
The next common statement is that atheists should simply back off because a belief in God requires faith, and faith is outside the realm of discussion. Well, Sam Harris did a wonderful dissection of this and noted an inconsistency. That is, if I were to tell you that I believe that Elvis is still alive, and you asked me why, and I made the claim, oh well, it's not a scientific claim, it's a metaphysical claim, or Elvis still being alive gives my life a lot of reason and meaning, and Elvis was a great moral teacher, or Elvis being still alive gives me a lot of hope, or any of the dozens of reasons that a belief in God is justified by religious people, when you apply it to anything except for that, I mean, you're laughed at, essentially. So why is a belief without evidence considered good? Why is that not able to be discussed? It absolutely should be, because it's no different than anything else. However, when it's put in the context of religion, it's off the table. Lastly, I wanted to address this idea that atheists are intolerant. Now, let's just take a look at this for 1 second. Because all atheists want to do are say, look, let's take a look at the default position of there not being a God, which is atheism. I mean, that's the null hypothesis, that there is no God, and let's examine the evidence for it. And can that evidence overcome the null hypothesis? There's nothing intolerant about that. On the contrary, however, every single instance of homophobia, subjugation of women, female genital mutilation, and etc. stem from the religious. Abortion doctor killings, atheists aren't really doing them. Inhibiting stem cell research and effectively killing people, atheists aren't really responsible there. Atheists also aren't the ones telling people that they're going to burn in hell. I could hardly picture a more intolerant statement. Fatwas being issued against people who write books and illustrate cartoons, again, that's done on behalf of the religious, and almost exclusively on behalf of the religious, not done by atheists. And I can't recall the last time I've seen an atheist burn books. It's very hypocritical for a religious person to claim anything is intolerant simply because their institutions are the cornerstone and the cause of the vast majority of intolerance in society today.